Hello? Hello? Ooh, hello. Hi, sorry for being so sudden. I realized I just hadn't streamed in like a few days. It's not something I meant to do. It just kind of happened. I'm on now like a kind of like schedule where I go to school during the week and like for most of the weekend I actually just I'm at work. And like it didn't really hit me how like I guess going back to work this weekend really hit me hard. Because like I really I really was so tired. Felt like I slept through most of it. You know, whenever I wasn't at work, I was just snoozing. But I just wanted to talk a little bit. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Kind of like I feel bad if I don't stream for a while, because you know I don't have a schedule or anything like that. But you know, I just don't want to make anyone feel like I forgot about everyone or something like that. Because I try to stream. It's just that I don't like to stream when I'm like under the weather. So like if there's even, you know, a hint of like if there's even a hint of maybe hesitation to go live, then I just won't, because you know I want it to be a good stream. I don't want to bore everyone, you know. Yeah, that being said, I'm probably gonna be boring today, cause I'm just like I'm gonna say whatever comes to mind, which is not much. It's not much in the morning. It's not much comes to mind. I'm like very dead in the mornings. Like I slept so much yesterday, because it's kind of you kind of just have to going from like being up during the day, um you know, like Monday through Thursday, then having to like swap to a night shift schedule. It's really hard because like 2 days every week you're gonna have to like change sleep schedules, and the only way to do that is as if you sleep way too much or you lose a lot of sleep. Hello, 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 welcome, welcome. So the way well, actually what I tried to do was I tried to just stay up since I got home from work like Thursday. No, wait, what am I saying? I got back from work like Sunday morning, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay up all day and then go to bed at like 8 p.m. or something so I could wake up early, because I have school today. It's like I have to leave in like an hour, so that's why short stream. But instead what I did is that I got home and I instantly passed out, and then when I woke up like in the afternoon, I just went back to bed. Sup, hello. So I ended up sleeping for like a whole day pretty much, which it doesn't feel good, you know, because I actually really wanted to stream something this weekend, but you know, it's hard trying to balance the sleep schedule with all of that. But there is definitely times where like I could have, but I just I just pass out. It's so easy for me, you know. Like I literally do like an hour of work and be like all right, yep, that was wow, that was a hard day of work, and I just pass out, you know. So of course, after like a 8 or 9 hour shift, I'm just absolutely dead. There's like no chance of me staying up. But yeah, I guess I could talk about so going back to school after a while, because I took a semester off just to like focus on work and streaming, trying to find a balance. And also because like I don't know, like I was able to like negotiate with my boss to like give me less give me less hours, like maybe only have me work like weekends and stuff. But it still ended up being like Thursday through Saturday, so pretty much like every day I'm not at school, I'm at work. And even like Thursday, like I basically come home from school, I sleep, and then I immediately go to work. So yeah, I didn't really, I knew I was gonna be busy, but like actually having to go through it, it's like you really can't waste any time, or else all the time just like it disappears, you just lose it so fast. So I just have to be like more resourceful with my time. No more like watching 3-hour documentary videos about movies that you've never watched or never will watch. So it's just something I have to get used to, but I hope I can like find more of a balance eventually. Oh, also, hello, Julie. I was just about to talk about what you made for me, the intro. I was about to bring it up because I wasn't able to implement it today because I've been tired. I just turned on my PC in like 3 days for the first time. So actually no, I think I was playing I was doing my dailies in Tower of Fantasy like 2 days ago. But then I immediately just went off after. I don't know. I feel like I don't have. I wish I could just get more time, man. Also, I also just want to actually play Apex because, well, not because I want to, but I want to. I just want to have more in common with Japanese VTubers. For example, recently another VTuber sibling debuted. They're like a bunny girl. Let me see if I can get maybe I can screenshot one of their tweets and show everyone, because they're super cute. So it's just yeah, it's all my siblings is they're just coming out of the woodworks all at once, it seems like. You saw her? Let me find a tweet. Oh, okay, this is a good one. Oh god, I forgot about the maybe I can turn this off right now. There's this stupid proprietary software that came with my computer when I bought it, and it has this performance mode, and it makes all of my shortcuts just not work, and it's annoying, and I should just turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off right now. There. Okay, now let me take a screenshot. It's still not working. Okay, I guess I probably have to restart my computer or something for it to work. Whatever, I'm just gonna link to our YouTube channel. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. I'm so sad that I missed her debut. It was right after I came home from work. Like I literally just had to like stand there and stay awake for an hour, and I would have caught it, but I passed out. I couldn't do it. I was so sad. Yeah, here's our YouTube channel. Wait, is this the right link? Let me see. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, obviously they don't speak English, so like, if you plan to watch her, maybe don't. You know, it's nice to leave a comment, but like, try not to like, because I noticed like, when anyone goes to like a small JP VTuber stream, and they start to like speak English, like, honestly, like, I love like, I love I love like smaller VTubers for this reason, but like they'll pretty much like stop everything to try to like read your comment. So I feel like don't, if you're gonna comment, like if you're gonna live chat on one of her streams, then you know, maybe just say like hi, or use simple English, or even just like using like, you know, DeepL translate. It really like, or any translator site, it really helps. Like, it'll make the difference, right? Like, they'll be able to understand you, right? Even if you use a translator, rather than if you just spoke in English. And you know, they won't have to like stop what they're doing and pull up a translator themselves. But yeah, they're really cute. And so right now, yeah. So right now we've got a couple siblings now. I've got like half siblings as well. I think 2 other VTubers that my VTuber mama did the rigging for, but not, you know, but not the art. But in this case, it's the art and the rigging. So like, I feel like it's more of a connection, you know. Even though even though I've been like too scared to reach out to her like at all, because I don't know, I have like this fear. I just don't want to be annoying, you know. What kind of sibling would you be? Well, you of course you'd be in that closer sibling, because you know, yeah, it's more mutual, you know. If you want to reach out, I mean, I could probably just, I've reached out to like Japanese speakers before with just translator sites. It's not like it's like impossible. It's just like, I'm just like nervous. I'm nervous to reach out to anyone, even if they speak the same language. It's like, I don't know. Like, I just don't want to bother anyone. But I should probably say something, you know. And I guess like, you know, if I was any other person, I could like I don't know. I feel like I wish I had like the confidence as well to like to ask for collabs and stuff, but I know that since I don't speak like any Japanese, I'm gonna have an awful time, and like it's just gonna be like you know, uncomfortable. So I feel like I have to know at least some, like I need like a very, very basic understanding. It's like, it's the least I can do before asking someone for their time, you know. So yeah, I've still gotta improve on myself a little. Me and Julie haven't collabed at all yet. Maybe we can do something. She has COVID right now though, so I hope you get better soon. But once you get better, we can do something. What's up with that? I don't ask anyone. Like, you know this. Like, I've gone like 3 months without doing anything with anyone. Do you want to do Portal 2? I actually played that pretty recently. I cleared it with someone else. But we could do that, or we could do we could do like that bomb game. I think it's called like don't what is that called again? Look it up. Oh yeah, don't stop talking something something. Oh, keep talking and nobody explodes. That one. Have I done a TF2 stream? No. I mean, TF2 is just like another shooter, right? I mean, people like it because it's like a cult classic or whatever, but there's not really a reason for me to play it. I feel like I wouldn't be able to add to it as much as like anyone else, I feel like. But yeah, keep talking and nobody explodes. Yeah, that seems like it's like a basically like the cooperative game. So yeah, but we could play Left 4 Dead 2 as well. But I feel like that's like more, it's definitely like more, we wouldn't be able to read chat as much probably. VTuber Uno? Yeah, we can play Uno as well. Maybe we can get Uno with a bunch of VTuber siblings of ours. Yeah. It sounds fun. Yeah. Maybe we can wait until we have, or we can do one just with yeah. You're probably a lot better at talk. Like, I know this, right? Like, you're just so much better at making friends than I am, Julie. So, yeah, I feel like the only time I really make friends is when other friends introduce me to people. Because, like, I think, like, all of, like, the friends I have right now are, like, either people I've known forever or, like, people I've met recently through a mutual friend. Because, like, all my friends I've either made in, like, the last, like, year or I've known for literally, like, 5 years. So yeah. That's just the kind of person I am. Like, my friend Webb definitely introduced me to, like, a lot of people, and I feel like I would be kind of like, I'd be kind of screwed. I'd be kind of screwed if it wasn't for her, honestly, because, like, I literally have, like, basically no connection to any other VTubers at all. You can talk to them? Okay, thank you. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like to do something. Yeah. I can't wait to see, like, any other siblings too, because I feel like there was one more that I saw, but I don't know who it is or if they're going to debut yet. So, but maybe we'll see it, because, you know, artists sometimes, you know, they have to show off their art and stuff. So, like, for some of them, I've seen, like, models they've done, but I don't know if they belong to anyone yet, or I don't know if the person who they belong to, like, have done anything yet. Is it the illustrator? I mean, like, Yuru Mama. I don't, like, she's made some models that, like, I don't see them belong to anyone yet. That's what I'm saying. like I've seen them be posted, but I don't know who they belong to yet. You wish you could be a sibling? You think the first model was a test? No, there was a first model. There was actually 3 models that I saw that didn't go to anywhere. I think one of them is her OC maybe, or maybe like. And then I think there was a practice one, and then I saw one more that was definitely bought, but I don't know who it went to, or maybe they're preparing, or maybe it went to a company. I have no idea. Could be any one of these, really. Maybe that was just another test. I don't know. You'll go check. No, I've already checked before, because like I check her, like, because I've checked her followers to see if like she had any other VTuber children, and didn't seem like it. So but yeah, I can talk about this with you later. What? Yeah, I know about them. Yeah, I've seen them. But it was another. I'll talk to you about it later, because it was like I think it was like, I noticed it a long time ago, so it probably didn't actually go to anyone, or maybe it just hasn't. I don't know. But being a VTuber is weird, because some people do a lot of preparation. Like they might get the model and they might not debut for months. So, and I mean, there's no way to tell, but I'm just glad that I have siblings now, because it's like I've been like, because like if you're not the type of person that like reaches out to other creators often, then like I think like it could definitely help having a shared just sharing, like, especially like an artist is like, you're basically like, you look like, not only like do you share like this similarity, but you basically like, you look like each other as well, so it's very obvious. So people like expect you to like interact and stuff, so it's more of a reason, you know. It's like more of an excuse to reach out to them and to make friends. Because I feel like if there wasn't anything like that, then I'd be very like, you know, I'm just very like introverted, so I feel like something has to really push me to make new friends, or to meet new people, really. Because when I started, I don't know when I debuted, I think like 6 months ago at this point, or 5 months, I don't know, but I actually haven't met a lot of people. I really haven't met a lot of people since then, oddly enough. Like I feel like I met more people in the year leading up to it than join our Minecraft server. Maybe. But yeah, it's my fault though. Like, maybe it's probably because I've been busy for one thing. My schedules are all over the place, so I'm either like awake when like I'm either like awake and the only people up are people who don't speak English, or like I am awake at whatever hours, but I feel like I either have to like do this, or I have to stream, or like, you know, it always feels like I'm either streaming or I'm doing something else. Like, not a lot of time for mingling and whatever. Not that I'm good at it anyways. But yeah, it's something to think about. For sure. But yeah, they mingle like crazy. Yeah, I see that. Like, they'll be like in, like, there's one one recently. I think she drew her own model, but Yudu Mama did the rigging. And she does like these Twitter thingies, these like podcast thingies. And literally good morning and good night every day, yeah. Yeah, she does them like all the time. It's the only thing I get notifications for, and I'm like, jeez. I'm like, I know you love talking, but like, holy cow. I'm just like, I just barely like tweet at all, you know? I don't use Twitter at all, really. Oh my god, I forgot that the Spider-Man game, the one that was on PS4 for the longest time, it's finally like out on PC. I should play it. Like Spider-Man used to be like one of my, I think my favorite superhero, pretty much my favorite. I just like, he's just a funny guy, you know? He's a little funny guy. Yeah. Also, also, I saw a tweet that said like, I wish male VTuber designs were more interesting. It just showed up on my timeline. And that's like the funniest thing, because we just got like a big lineup of VTubers who just look, who got flack for looking weird, you know? For not looking like generic, you know? So I think that's very ironic to say right now. Yeah, it looks like they're getting ratioed into oblivion, which is which is good. It's coming from a bunny girl as well. Not the same bunny girl I was talking about earlier, but a different bunny girl. There's so many to go around. So, you know. That's why whenever any VTuber says like anything about being original, like I just have to scoff at it, because like none of us are original, really. We're all just kind of copying the people that came before us, you know, and that's a beautiful thing, I think. You know, what do they say? Mimicry, mockery, something about flattery. I don't know, but yeah, basically, it's not a bad thing to take inspiration. Definitely, I feel like people, but no, everyone has to be like the most original thing. I like originality died a long time ago. I feel like, you know, we've been around for a long time. I think every single thought that could be thought has already been thought. Has already been thinked. I don't even know what I was going with that, but basically, like, I don't think it's possible to have an original thought anymore. So I think people should just kind of shut up on that front. There's occasionally people that kind of surprise me though. Because it's nice to see people who kind of break the mold, but not to say like that the more common things, you know, are bad. You know, just a VTuber who just plays games and does chatting streams. It's literally like all of us, right? That's still what I do, because I enjoy it. And I also enjoy VTubers who do that. I don't know what else you could do, really. Guess you could be like, I guess everyone expects you to be as original as those Twitch streamers who like rent out entire stadiums and like do events and stuff. But you know, there's obviously a limit to what one person can do. I feel like if I was like, if I had like the budget of like a big company or something, I would definitely put that into the content that I made. But I wouldn't need to. Like just because you have a big budget doesn't even mean that you have to be innovating all the time either. You just do what people like, you know. Sometimes even like people branch out and they try to do something extra, and then they get flack for it because, you know. Oh, thank you for this. Oh, what is that username? Hello, I agree that nothing is original anymore. See? Yeah, definitely. So your username was very unorthodox. I thought it was a bot account or something that just subscribed to me. But yeah, thank you for subscribing. And yeah, it's just something to think about whenever someone calls someone else out for being yeah, I mean, obviously there's like a difference in stealing there's like a difference in just like stealing someone's, you know, thing, and just like, you know, and just referencing it or inspiring from it, because like, you know, just like being, because, you know, like even just like being a prince, for example, it's not something that hasn't been done before. But I'm obviously not copying anyone. You know, I don't think you'll find anyone else who looks exactly like me, or speaks the way I do, or makes the same kind of content that I do. But you know, even I like there are like streamers that I watch, and I not on purpose, but I kind of mimic some of their. I think there's like a term for it where like you kind of pick up like mannerisms from people that you listen to talk a lot. Like if you listen to someone talk for long periods of time, then you start to like use their language. Like, not like that they have a different language, but it's like they have their own way of speaking, right? And you kind of copy some of their favorite words. So I feel like that definitely sometimes I fall victim to that, but that's like not a bad thing at all. Even, you know, I think everyone's personality nowadays is just like a kind of like a mashup of all their favorite things, which is good, because I think that's how you. Well, that's just how you do things, you know. That's just how you make good things by, you know, you just take everything that works and you put it all into a pot, and then yeah, you just kind of self-consciously or unconsciously absorb it. Yeah, subconsciously. I said like every other word. But yeah, I don't even know why I started talking about it. I think that I just saw like a random tweet. But yeah, I think what we were talking about earlier was like just like people who like are very like social. Yeah, so like I'm very not social, right? It's even the kind of like odd for me to even have become a streamer, because I was the sort of person who wouldn't talk often. Like, I'm definitely the kind of person that if I'm like in a group conversation, then I definitely just like kind of sit there and listen. I'm not like a showrunner at all. I don't really like you know, having the spotlight. So this is just kind of something that I thought would be fun. So don't bother with my first part. Okay, I'll call you ERH. Okay. But yeah, um, it's 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 like, you know, it's kind of like I'm very like aware that that I don't do the best for my own like I don't do the best to like market myself or whatever because, well, I just don't really make any effort to. So I'm kind of aware that a consequence of that is that, you know, not a lot of people are going to like know that you exist, basically, and I'm just kind of used to that. But what I really, you know, I don't really care much about like if I get big number or whatever, but what really matters to me more is like how other creators see you, which I wish in that case I was a bit better at marketing myself, because I just kind of want to be able to you know, do more collaborations and stuff like that. I think I can count the amount of times I've done any on this channel on one hand easily. I think there's only been like at least like at most 3, and I think like most of them were like not even like announced. They just kind of happened. So yeah, that's definitely something I have to work on. But you know, a lot of them not even speaking the same language as me too. That definitely bothers me. But I was the one who said that I was gonna try to learn Japanese, and I just never I never did. I never, like, I said like, oh yeah, I'll start, and I just never started, and it's really biting me in the butt now. Not that I think I'd be social to begin with, but it definitely makes me more wary about reaching out to my VTuber siblings. But yeah, what else? What else has been going on? But yeah, busy weekend. It was really annoying how a lot of the times I thought I was going to I thought I was going to like leave work early, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I got enough time for a stream now. And then they're like, no, actually we need you for some other thing. And then I had to stay. And then some days I even stayed for like an hour longer than I you know, I was like working 9 hours, and I was like, bro. So that's mainly the reason why I didn't stream at all this weekend, or last weekend. Is it independent? You have to, yeah. You kind of have to like do that Twitter nonsense where you're like constantly seeking attention. Or at least that's what I see. I don't think that actually helps, to be honest. I'm not sure. I think it more so gets you like known by other creators, which in turn might like in the future maybe benefit you. But just the act of doing like that Twitter nonsense, I don't think it actually helps you like directly. Because like what tends to happen is the people who end up following you and stuff like that, they're all just like other creators, and other creators don't really tune into each other's streams unless they're friends. So if you just if you just know them like on a surface level, then you're not gonna care about their streams. So a lot of people are sitting at like thousands of followers, and like there's like 3 people who turn up to their streams. And yeah, that's definitely not good. Yeah, it's not like a good sign. Then it just like then it kind of just like seems like your channel is dead. And then, you know, now it's like now people have less of a reason to kind of collaborate with you, I guess. You can switch between Twitch that gives you more ways to be found, that's just a straight up lie. I don't know who told you that, but no. Even like very like very popular creators have said that they've even said that Twitch is not good at all for finding new viewers. Like, it's not. And like every like big Twitch streamer has like gathered their audience from somewhere else. And like YouTube algorithms definitely they're a bit wonky for streams. Like it's but I honestly don't think it's any better that I don't think they're any worse than like just a regular YouTube algorithm, because like, you know, because like I've attempted to like make YouTube videos in the past, and like what they got like 2 views, you know, like, and like both the views being myself. So like there's really like no, you know, it's not, I don't think it's like any different really. But I think the YouTube algorithm for like streaming has been kinder to me than I think the Twitch algorithm doesn't have dedicated live stream searching at all. It doesn't, but it also just feeds random people your stream. Just like absolutely like at random. Like someone could just be watching a YouTube video, which there are like infinitely more people watching YouTube videos than watching streams, right? And they'll just serve them a live stream and just be like, and your live stream just has to be enticing enough for them to click on it. So yeah, like, so as long as you're doing like your SEO, like thumbnail, hashtags, all that stuff, then it's pretty much like guaranteed views. Like it might not be a ton, but it might be like an extra 1 or 2 viewers that you know, find you. And you know, I haven't done any marketing at all. Yet you just go for 5 minutes below other video you've been watching to get a link to your stream. That's fair, but I've been like, there have been just way more people that have like shown up to my stream and stayed than the few Twitch streams that I've done, which is literally like, you cannot like find new people on Twitch unless you're playing a very specific game that is like, that people are just like, has like a very like, there are just certain games on Twitch that like people don't usually play. So then when someone does play it, like there's just like 10 people immediately, just like they've got like the notifications on for that game. Like they're just hardcore fans. And then they're just there to backseat you as well. They're not even like good audience members. They're just like there to backseat you and just like, you know, and then as soon as you swap to something else, they're just gone. Like they won't even follow you or whatever. That's like the only way to get guaranteed views on Twitch. You may have a different experience. I don't know how drawing is on Twitch, but in terms of like video games, there's so like just people who like will stay on your stream. I guess it kind of also just depends on, I don't know, because I have friends who swapped from YouTube to Twitch, and they're now doing worse, or they're just doing the same. Like there's either been no difference or they've been doing worse. That's what I've noticed. So whatever. But I guess like what, like they do worse in like, unless they get rated, and then in that case they're doing better. But that's like, you know, swapping to Twitch only, like that's the only reason why I think I would ever change to Twitch. But I don't even have friends, so like I don't think rating is a very like, I don't think that's like a very smart, you know, solution thingy for me, because I don't know anybody who would be willing to raid into me, so it's fine. What do you mean you don't have friends? I mean friends who like main on Twitch, you know. In terms of like friends who like mainline Twitch, not really. there's yeah, there's like just no like, there's like a very community thing. Like you're either in on Twitch, you're either in or you're out, you know? And if you're not in, then like why bother? You know? Like you're either like in that like tight-knit community or whatever. And there's a ton of like different communities of VTubers on Twitch, and I'm not in any of them. So there's no reason for me to be there. That's all I'm trying to say. I really love I mean, sometimes my brain, it like, it wants to choose between two different words to say, but instead of choosing one, it just says both of them, which doesn't make any sense. But basically, what I meant to say was, I really enjoy watching, like the retro game community on Twitch has like or the retro VTuber community on Twitch has a lot of like great, talented, like interesting people in it, and their streams were really like entertaining to watch. Even though I don't really like Twitch, or I don't really like retro games either. But they're just so interesting that I have to watch them sometimes. But it's not like a community that I would ever try to force myself into, because I don't share their same tastes. Like I don't and they've just all known each other for however much time. And I guess I just have different goals as well. Like my style of what I want to do is more so like the YouTube VTuber rather than the Twitch one, you know. I'm very like pro mass appeal, you know. I'm not like, I want my little tight-knit community, and I don't ever want it to grow, because I know people like that. You could stream on both platforms. Until you get your dedicated audience. Oh, I already have a dedicated audience, I think. You know, they're not all online all at once. Like, there's definitely some of them who are able to catch morning streams, and some of them who are able to catch night streams. And they might not be able to catch every stream, but like, there are people who will show up when I stream. It doesn't have to be a big number of people. It could be 1 or 2 people, but that's all they really care about. You don't talk much with the community. Yeah, that's just the same here, really. But I'm definitely like open to my community growing. I'm open to it, but it's not like I need it now, you know? Like, I won't do anything to achieve that goal, because I'd rather have fun. Like, I always put what I want to do in front of it, right? But I'm definitely not like open. I'm definitely not what am I trying to say? I'm definitely open for like more people coming in, definitely. Like ones where big people come. Some like communities are just like kind of just all like friends, and they're very closed. It's very like closed unless they see someone who they think could benefit them, and they kind of just like drag them in, and then they both benefit, right? The people who get dragged into the community, and the people who are kind of keeping that and the people already in it. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's something where, like, I'm just staying in my own lane, right? Like, there's some people who they try to fool themselves into thinking that they could swim with the big fish or whatever, or say any analogy that you might want to say. But I'm just like, I know that I'm not there. I know that I don't have. There's no reason for people to like want to hang out with me unless they just like the kind of person that I am. So then I just stay in my own lane. Simple as, really. Are you interested in any MMOs? I mean, not really. Recently there was like that Tower of Fantasy game that I've been playing, but it's not really an MMO. Well, it kind of is, but it also isn't. It's weird. But as in like a traditional MMO, like, let me think of some, like World of Warcraft or like Lost Ark or any other game, Guild Wars 2. Not really. I know of them, and I think people who play them are cool, but I don't have. It's a big time investment, and it's something that like I don't have really. Like I would have to give up pretty much everything to be able to like fully participate in an MMO. And in my opinion, like MMOs are great, but there's no reason to like half-ass being there's no reason to half-ass an MMO, because MMOs are all about like being fully immersed and like basically like it being your second job. And when it is like that, it can be very enjoyable, but it's like you can only get very surface level enjoyment if you're just like dipping your toes in it, you know? Because like if you just want to dip your toes in an MMO, then you're better off just playing more casual games. That's what I think, at least. Yeah, like, but it's just like I'm not, yeah. And like Final Fantasy 14, that's like not really my thing, you know. I feel like people who play that game play it a lot. And I'm not like the type of person that will play a game non-stop unless it's like something that I really like. One thing, it has to have like a high skill ceiling, because like I'm actually very competitive when it comes to games. But it also has to be something that like that I can get into, and like in a relatively like normal amount of time. I could be able to you know, because like with an MMO you have to like, it's like, oh, it doesn't get good until like 1,000 hours, you know. Meanwhile in Apex, like you can get like 100 hours in, and you know, you can be good enough to like find a squad and play for whatever. I don't know. I just like FPS as well. Like I like the MMO format of just like kind of like cycling through a bunch of number keys. It's not really my kind of gameplay, to be honest. Awooga to you too. Hello. But yeah, what was I? Oh God, what was I even saying before this? But yeah, whatever. Basically I'm like Kirito, okay? I'm like the solo leveler. This is a lame analogy, but yeah. Like basically I don't really talk to new people unless I'm kind of prompted to. So that's the kind of person I am. Sometimes I wish I wasn't that way, but you know, it just is, it is how it is. And you know, I'm not gonna like really change overnight, so you know. But you know, I intend to get a little better maybe. But it's hard to like reach out to new people without thinking that I'm just kind of annoying them. I think if I had something to add as well, then like it gives me more of a reason to reach out. Like, since a lot of them play Apex, I thought like if I'm really good at Apex, then they'll have more of a reason to you know, want to hang out with me, because you know, even if even if like maybe they're like kind of hesitant to like talk to someone new, or it's it's weird. There's some people, especially if they're really busy, they can't just like hang out with everyone who asks. Especially when you're like a VTuber and everyone wants to be your friend. Well, everyone, like, apparently everyone else has this problem where they have people reaching out to them left and right, and they have to say VTubers are not your friend. But I don't have that problem. My DMs are a ghost town. So, but apparently other people have that problem, and so they have to choose who they hang out with, So it gives them a lot more of a reason to hang out with someone new if they have something that they need, whether it's like a new like Apex squad member, or it's someone with big number. And you can't really necessarily fault them for that, because when they're getting like 10 new DMs of people asking to be their friend, it's like, what do? You can't just be friends with all of them. You can't give them all the equal amount of attention, I know people who do that, who are friends with everyone, but it's like they're able to do it because they're very social, and I'm not. So, and I think a lot of VTubers aren't. Like they're very like choosy with who they want to be social with, because we're all just introverts at the end of the day, really, or most of us are. Even though we point a camera at ourselves and pretend that we're influencers or whatever, but we're all just introverts. And I probably had to leave in like 10 or 20 minutes. But it's nice that I'm warming myself up, I think, because after a while of not streaming, I kind of like, oh god, I didn't announce this stream on the Discord. Well, I hope people don't miss it because of that. Whatever, it was just like an hour, you could just watch the VOD. Who even cares? Seeking minimal required dose of social interactions. Yeah, people they kind of like call it their social battery. And for a lot of people it's very small. Like they can only send like one DM a day. and then they're like tired. Like being social like exhausts them so much that it's like they send like 2 DMs and it's like they're dead. Well, this is like 2 DMs that are like to people they don't necessarily know. Because it's very easy to talk to people that you know or that you're very comfortable with. But if it's like solely business or something like that, which this is a weird thing as well. Like VTubers will like pretend like they're like business owners. And they'll treat every DM like a freaking like a business email, and I hate it. I hate it so much. And I'm even guilty of it too, because I don't want to like offend anyone by like acting too friendly off the bat. But like I really hate it. Like I hate how everyone thinks that they're top dog. Or it's not everyone, but like everyone's kind of like, I don't know. Everyone's kind of so scared of like stepping on each other's toes. Me included. But I just hate having to be formal with people. Like, what I hate over anything is like having to make phone calls or like business emails. I really hate that. Like sending a teacher an email, ugh, so bad. Or like having to call like the bank or something, bruh. I don't like. And so like, being a VTuber is supposed to be like fun, happy hobby, At least for me it is. It's not a job for me at all. Like everyone else is treating it like their job, and I'm like, bro, I do this this is my hobby. Like I have work after this, you know? Like I'm not here to work. This is my play. People are either weird or creeps. I mean, there's some of that too. But it's not something that really that I've encountered because, you know, I don't think I'm their type. But I know like a lot of VTubers as well have to deal with that. But I think it's pretty easy to pinpoint. I mean, some are a bit sly than others, but I think it's for the most part it's pretty easy to pinpoint if someone's intentions are genuine or not. But I mean, apparently not, because there's been like some huge like controversies of like people who are very respected having said some heinous stuff behind the scenes. And I don't know, it's all just kind of tiresome. I just want to play the video games and be the anime, you know? I'm very simple. But mostly it's been like that. That's why I for the most part, I kind of just I kind of just stand. I'm trying to find the wording here. I just kind of like hang out by myself, basically. Because yeah, like there's no one else to put a damper on all the fun, then you know, then no one can ruin it for you, you know? You don't have to like deal with all the drama if you're in your own bubble, you know? But yeah. I will invade your bubble. I think you already have. But yeah, I like it honestly when like people try to reach out to me, because it kind of shows that like they care somewhat, you know. And it doesn't happen often as well. Like maybe if it was happening every other day, there was someone else trying to get to know me or be my friend, then I'd be a bit more like more suspicious or whatever. But like, you know, I don't really have anything to offer other than just my company. So I feel like the people who do reach out they have to be genuine, you know? You get people as BGM when you draw? You mean like you watch stream? Oh yeah. I like to do that too because yeah, if I want my mind to be like occupied with something else, then like it's like people having conversations is definitely like a big one. So like I'll like be in like a voice chat or something, or I'll be like listening along to like a stream. I think it's pretty funny how I'm like a big fan of VTubers, but the main like way I consume streams nowadays has just been listening to them. So like I can't even really see the virtual part of it. It's almost like they're just a normal streamer. But there's something about them that is just like different from streamers, you know? Like they're not like streamers are all like the bombastic kind of like extra personalities, you know? But oddly enough, like people when they put on anime avatars, they're honestly more honest with themselves, which is weird, but it's true. So many of them feel like way more genuine than people who actually like have a camera pointed to them in real time. I feel like those people act like more like characters than any VTuber could. Which is, I don't know. Also like VTubers as well. They have like it's I think it's something that like streamers have been like kind of missing. It's like this you know, they're just almost like unabashedly honest about themselves. And since they're like anime, I don't know, I guess like people when they I don't really know how to say it, but you know, people when they're anonymous, they usually kind of act more like themselves, you know? Like their true nature is like put on the forefront. You know, there's what's that saying? It's like something like you know, you who's like alone, or you I don't know. Like people like when, you know, people just act different when no one's watching, right? Or when and streamers definitely feel like actors because you know they don't like talk like this like in their day-to-day lives, because they're all like they're all like extremely like loud and rude. I don't know. Or most of them are. They just act a certain way. I feel like VTubers don't really do that. They act in different ways, you know? Like each of them have their own personality. They just don't have like the streamer personality, which is like, hey, what's up guys? I'm so-and-so, and today we're gonna be doing this. Yeah. Like me, I don't really alter myself at all when I'm streaming. Of course, like maybe I try to be more. I think the only thing is the only thing I really try to do when I'm streaming is that I try to not to like mumble as much, because that's like something that I do. I just try to be more clear. I try to maybe use easier words when I'm streaming, because I know not all of you have like English as your first language, so I want to be a little more like clear and friendly to non-English speakers. But that's really the only difference. I don't try to like act like I don't try to like be more bombastic or whatever. You're going to filter myself, but you keep spewing the bad words. I mean, you can still do that. That's what a lot of them do. You know, if it's just your personality, then you can go at it. My personality is that I generally don't swear that often. Like I'll only swear when I know, like when there's literally like no other word that I can possibly use in that situation, you know? Like one of those words is like half-ass. I use the word half-ass a lot, but it's not like a swear word to me. It's just like a kind of it's like a very convenient descriptor to use, because when you say it, like you know exactly, you know what you mean. At least when I use it, like that's how I see like most, or at least I would think that most people know what I'm talking about when I use that word. But I couldn't really find another word that I could use in place of that. At least I can't really think of one right now, so I just use that one. So like, I'll only really swear if I can't like come up with an alternate kind of way to get my point across, you know? But of course I'll just swear as well if I'm just angry. Yeah, sometimes I can just get mad. You know, sometimes I'm mauled. It's not often. I usually get mad at the stupidest things too. Like it's not like the normal reason to get mad, like you died in a video game or something like that. It's more of just like I don't know. Group mauling starts in 10 minutes. Like I don't know, some of you maybe know that I'm like I'm not like the normal like rage gamer. But yeah, I just don't like to swear as much. I just kind of feel weird while I do it. It forces you to, yeah. I don't think that people who swear are like less intelligent or whatever. Some people try to make that argument, but no, it's just like how you were raised, like, you know, what kind of media you consumed when you're growing up. And like for me, it was definitely like very swear heavy, and there was a point where I used to swear a lot, but over time it was just kind of like I don't know what really made me think this way, but I just saw that like some people, they could really like convey themselves the same kind of the same way, and it, you know, at some points it's even like funnier if you don't swear in certain circumstances, but definitely like I don't like swearing is like swearing in English basically go hand in hand. You know, I don't think it's very uncommon in any like English speaking culture. It's pretty like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just yeah. I don't really know how to explain it, but I just don't. Yeah, when I don't have any other words, so just like, you know, they're like expletives, you know? But I also just don't talk about like very adult topics as well. Like I notice a lot of people, they swear a lot because they're they get into some stuff, you know, some bedroom talk, which is not really my style of comedy. Your mother language has one swear word. I feel like that would be pretty, like, in English it's not a big deal to swear because they're like, you know, there's always like a worse swear word, but having only one swear word would be kind of like that would be kind of like, I don't know if you're just being like, you're being literal or you're just saying like it's only one word that people actually use. But if you were being literal, then like having only one would be like, it would be way more impactful, you know. Yeah, there's so many and there's like swear words from like other cultures as well. Like there's like British swear words, there's Australian swear words, there's New Zealand swear words. It's crazy. It's crazy. And a lot of English speakers, they just like use swear words from other languages. when they run out of English swear words to use, they just start to like pull swear words out from other languages as well. Like we're just so used to swearing, it's weird. But yeah, I just try to do it less. Like I already didn't do it that much, But like I want to do it less than I already did. Like I don't want to swear at all, pretty much. Because I don't really know why. I just feel like it's something that I definitely can do, so I might as well do it, you know? Because like I might as well be that person that doesn't swear, because it doesn't really hurt me, I feel like, more than it would hurt other people. So I might as well. But I still have a way to go in that regard. Because I do even swear at least once per stream. Sometimes it's by accident. Like I use a word that like I just hear so often that I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that technically a swear? And then I kind of get, you know. You wish you could be half as calm as you are? I'm just tired. Just be perpetually as tired as me. And then you're good. You're already halfway there. Because like I just don't like being loud. I'm just tired. They're rare? Maybe. Especially on stream. Like streamers are like, that's really the only thing the only thing they have, really. It's like, how else are you gonna get a funny little live stream fails clip, you know? Just say a bunch of swear words. Easy. But yeah, that's really all I have to say today, really. Just a short morning stream. I just feel bad if I don't stream for a while, so there you have it. I don't know if I'll stream again tonight. If I do, it'll probably be late tonight, and I'll probably play like Apex or something, I don't know. I haven't played Apex in a while, so I want to do that. I've been looking for a time to do that, but it's hard. But yeah, I probably have to get going now. So I'll see everyone later, either tonight or tomorrow. I want to try to do more morning streams like this, except I want to start earlier so I can go for longer. Have a nice day. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a pretty long day ahead of me, actually. So hopefully it goes well. Maybe I'll tell everyone how it goes. You know, going to school again, second week of school. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll see everyone later, though. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I woke up in time, so it's already a nice day. So, see everyone later. 11 p.m. for you? Maybe, yeah. So if I do stream, it's probably gonna be like 12 hours from now. But yeah. No promises though, because I might just be tired. I don't know. The day might just like knock me out. Who knows? But I'll see everyone later, okay? Bye bye! I gotta get going now, so bye everyone.